Tributes continue to pour in for Irish music legend Moya Brennan, as fans across the world reflect on her extraordinary contribution to Celtic and contemporary music. Following ongoing discussions about her remembrance and reported memorial moments, many admirers have been sharing emotional messages and revisiting her most iconic performances. Among the voices mentioned in tribute conversations is U2 frontman Bono, who has long been associated with praising Irish artists and their global cultural impact, with many highlighting his heartfelt respect for her influence on Irish music history. As these discussions continue online, fans have also been expressing admiration for the emotional depth and spiritual tone that Moya Brennan brought to music for decades. Known globally as the voice of Clannad, and as a successful solo artist, she built a legacy that shaped the sound of modern Irish and Celtic-inspired music. Her work continues to be described as timeless, connecting traditional Irish identity with modern musical expression in a way that remains influential even today. In various online tribute spaces, people have been sharing memories of how her music touched their lives. For many listeners, her voice became associated with calmness, reflection, and emotional healing. Songs performed by her and Clannad are still widely circulated on streaming platforms, introducing new audiences to her distinctive style even years after their original release. Although some online discussions have referenced memorial arrangements and farewell moments, official details remain limited, and much of the information circulating is based on public tributes rather than confirmed announcements. Despite this, the emotional response from fans continues to grow, showing how deeply her work is valued across generations. Moya Brennan's influence in music is rooted in her ability to bring Irish cultural sound into global recognition. As the lead singer of Clannad, she helped define a unique musical identity that combined traditional Gaelic elements with modern instrumentation and atmospheric production. This fusion helped create a sound that was both culturally grounded and universally appealing. Her voice became one of the defining features of this style. Soft, expressive, and deeply emotional, it carried a sense of storytelling that went beyond language barriers. Listeners from different parts of the world often describe her music as spiritually moving, even if they do not understand the Gaelic lyrics. Over time, Clannad's success opened doors for Irish music on the international stage. Their work influenced not only folk and Celtic genres but also film and television soundtracks, where similar atmospheric styles became widely used. Moya Brennan's contribution to this movement is often seen as central to its global recognition. As discussions about her legacy continue, many fans have revisited interviews and performances where she spoke about her connection to music and heritage. She has often described music as something deeply personal, rooted in faith, culture, and emotional expression. This perspective has helped shape how audiences interpret her work. In tribute conversations, some references have been made to well-known musicians expressing admiration for her influence over the years. Among these discussions, U2 frontman Bono is frequently mentioned in the context of his long-standing appreciation for Irish musical talent and cultural identity. While specific tribute statements circulating online are often part of broader public conversations, his general support for Irish artists has been widely acknowledged in media over time. What stands out in most tributes is not only her musical success but also her consistency as an artist. Throughout her career, Moya Brennan maintained a clear artistic identity, focusing on emotional authenticity rather than commercial trends. This approach has earned her lasting respect in the music community. Even as music styles evolved over the decades, her work continued to find relevance among both older and newer audiences. Streaming platforms and digital media have played a major role in keeping her music accessible, allowing younger generations to discover her contributions for the first time. In many ways, her legacy has grown with time rather than fading. Songs recorded decades ago continue to appear in playlists focused on Celtic music, relaxation, and spiritual themes. This ongoing presence reflects the lasting emotional impact of her work. While online conversations sometimes mix verified tributes with unconfirmed details about memorial events, the consistent theme across all discussions remains admiration and respect. Fans continue to focus on her artistic journey rather than specific ceremonial narratives. Her influence also extends beyond music performance. Moya Brennan has often been associated with cultural preservation, helping to maintain awareness of Irish language and traditional musical forms in a modern global context. This contribution is widely recognized as part of her artistic significance. As tributes continue, many listeners describe her voice as something that feels timeless. It is not tied to a specific era, even though it emerged strongly during a particular period in music history. Instead, it continues to resonate across different generations and cultures. Her work with Clannad remains a central part of her legacy. The group's music helped introduce a new sound that blended heritage with innovation, influencing artists across multiple genres. This includes not only folk and Celtic musicians but also composers in film, television, and ambient music. In reflecting on her career, many observers note that her success was never based on controversy or publicity, but on consistency and emotional connection. She built her reputation through performance and artistic integrity, which is why her legacy continues to feel stable and respected. Even today, her music is often used in reflective and emotional contexts, including documentaries, cultural programs, and personal listening experiences. This continued use highlights how deeply her work connects with human emotion. As discussions about her remembrance continue online, the focus remains on appreciation rather than speculation. Fans are primarily sharing gratitude for the music she created and the cultural impact she helped shape. In conclusion, Moya Brennan's legacy stands as one of the most influential in Irish and Celtic music history. Her voice, her artistry, and her contribution to cultural identity have left a lasting mark on global music. Whether through Clannad's groundbreaking work or her solo career, she has remained a symbol of emotional expression and cultural storytelling. As tributes continue to circulate, one message remains consistent across all conversations. Her music continues to live on, and her influence remains deeply present in the world of music today.